So what's more important, is it Christmas or is it Easter? Today's presentation is being filmed during what's called Holy Week by Christians. This is an important time because it contains a number of really key dates in Christian belief. And if you were trying to evaluate or reflect on whether you felt Christmas or Easter was the more important, then what happens during the course of this week really hits quite a number of those issues. So you need to be aware of three key events, possibly four, but the three key events are the Thursday, which is called Maundy Thursday, the Friday, which is called Good Friday, and of course the Sunday itself, which is called Easter Day. Unpacking each of them, it helps you to think about why Easter may be seen as the number one most important Christian festival. So important that in traditional Christian thought, the 3 days are called the Triduum. And the Triduum is effectively the 3 days which are the Easter feast. Maundy Thursday remembers the Last Supper, which is the basis of the Eucharist, which is the most important Christian service for many people. And if you look at groups like Roman Catholics or the Orthodox Church, what happens at Maundy Thursday sets the scene for all the beliefs about the importance of liturgical worship, which is a whole other topic. Friday remembers the sacrifice, the death of Jesus, and so that remembers things like the atonement and beliefs about why Jesus died for people's sins. So that's another reason why it's important. And finally, Easter Day itself. Now, technically, you could say that if you're talking about whether Easter or Christmas was the most important festival, you should really only be talking about Easter Day. But even here, there may be enough to make it the key thing. Because here, Jesus rises from the dead, and that shows that there is eternal life. John chapter 3, verse 16, God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes in him should not perish, but have eternal life. And so I suppose you'd say that eternal life is right at the heart, the cutting edge of Christian belief. And that if you're going to say, well, what's the most important Christian belief? You're really going to point out eternal life, and that belief in Jesus gives you eternal life. So to recap, over the course of what's called the Triduum, you have three key Christian beliefs. The Eucharist and all that goes with that, Good Friday and the Atonement and all that goes with that, and Easter Day itself and the resurrection and all that goes with that. So what can Christmas offer that may allow you to build up an idea that says, well, actually there is a debate to be had there? But of course none of that would have happened if Jesus hadn't actually been born. The incarnation, the actual nature of God becoming human. God becoming human and being born in a stable and being born in Bethlehem, and all those beliefs do suggest that Christmas is the number one, the most important one. And there's another thing as well. Christmas is probably uniquely the shop window for Christianity. In modern Britain, certainly, where Christianity struggles to attract people, you've got all sorts of problems that go with that, but still Christmas remains an important part of our cultural language. Now, you could argue, so too does Easter and Easter eggs and things like that, but realistically, I think we'd all accept that Christmas is the big one. It's the one that most people buy into. And if you were going to go to church, the chances are it would be at Christmas. So therefore, Christmas has two selling points that you could unpack and reflect on. Number one, the incarnation, God become human. And number two, the actual fact that you are selling a Christian belief to a secular world, a world where religion is not that significant or important. Hope you enjoyed that little summary. If you're watching this at the right time when it's released, then happy Easter, and I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. See you again. Take care.